What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel where I teach you everything you need to know about accounting, audit, personal finance, the CPA lifestyle, and everything in between. If that sounds awesome to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button below, and welcome to the accounting channel. All right, guys, today I want to talk about a really important topic, and that is overcoming resistance. And I'm going to show you guys a book here that I read a few months back. It's called, hopefully you can see that, it's called The War of Art by Pressfield. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the best audiobooks I have ever listened to, because every time I don't want to do something, and I'm going to give you a quick summary of essentially what it boils down to, but what he talks about in this book is resistance. And resistance comes in the form of when we want to start doing something, whether you want to start doing your homework, start, making YouTube videos, getting to work at your job, or starting a hobby, or getting down to write a book, or whatever it is you want to do. As soon as you want to start doing something, there's like some external force that we feel that all of a sudden we start justifying in our head why we need to go clean our room, why all of a sudden there's a bunch of things that we have to do for, your significant other, or why all of a sudden the house is so dirty and you can't get to what you need to get to. And it's so crazy how resistance, and Pressfield in the book, he labels this like exterior feeling, this exterior person that's kind of within us all as resistance. And it's funny how I've experienced this in my own life. And every time before, now I'm pumping out as much content as I can on this channel, but before, I started doing what I'm doing and just trying to get as much content as I can, every time I would plan to make a video, or plan to, hey, I'm going to start doing this, or I'm going to start doing that, or I'm going to come out with X videos and I'm going to film this. Every time I would do that, I would feel this thing in the back of my head tell me, oh yeah, well, there's some things you have to do. You should just start next week. And like, there's this thing in my, I'm not crazy, but I know there's this voice in my head telling me like, there's other things that need to get done before you do that. And all of a sudden, these other things become way more important than the task at hand. And we never really find our true self because resistance overcomes us. And it's so sad how I feel like so many people have passed away and gone and never really lived out their true passions and let out their true form of art in real time, because they let resistance take over. And I think it's such a crazy concept that I struggle with it every day. I'm telling you, today when I got home from work, before I started filming this video, all of a sudden, this little thing in the back of my head came up, and it's like, hey, you're, my tire gave me a little tire check today that was like, my tire pressure's low. And yes, I'm going to go do it. But at the same time, it's like, oh, maybe I should go do my tire right now. That's way more important right now instead of filming these videos. And that voice came in my head again. And I had to literally shut it down and say, hey, look, I committed to getting home and filming this video. So I am not going to let resistance overcome me again. And it's funny how for like 3 to 4 years, I let resistance just overcome like what I wanted to do in my art form and doing these videos. And it sucks. And I battle with it every day. And it's crazy how when we get this voice inside of our head telling us that there's other things that need to get done, or there's this kind of force that's just pulling us away from our art, you have to just shut it down. And Pressfield in the book, he continues to say that this is a constant battle. It's not like it ever gets easier, but it's something that you have to be conscious of, and you have to acknowledge the fact that there is this voice inside of your head telling you, or this force within us all that doesn't want us to live our true form. It's like the angel and the devil analogy, right? It's like we have one person here telling us that, what we could do and what we could be, but then there's this other person in here restricting us from becoming our true selves. And I think it's so sad that so many people literally live their whole lives with this problem of not being able to overcome resistance. And I cannot tell you guys, I am so freaking happy that today I was able to overcome resistance, because I'm talking to you guys. Whoever's watching this video right now, if there's any form of art you want to do, if there's anything you want to accomplish, whatever the case may be, if there's anything that just is going to take your absolute effort of work every single day, I highly recommend you pick up the book, The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. It is probably one of the most profound books I've ever read in my life because of how much it impacted my life and how I think about the book every single day where I need to do something that I know I need to do, and I set out for myself to do it. And I feel this voice inside of my head always justifying, even when I'm at the gym sometimes and I have one more workout to do and maybe I have 10 minutes to do it or whatever. And it's like, hey, you've done enough today. And there's a voice inside of my freaking head. And I know I'm not crazy, and hopefully I'm not crazy. I know probably you guys go through this too, but there's a voice inside of my head telling me, you've done enough. Maybe you should just take it easy. Or every time where maybe I should go for a run, or maybe I should go for a workout, or maybe I shouldn't be eating that. Or there's a little voice inside of your head that's keeping you from becoming your best self. And I think as long as you're conscious of it and you start acknowledging it and being aware that, hey, that voice of resistance, I need to overcome it. And every day you overcome it, you should be very, very happy with yourself, because I'm telling you, a lot of people will unfortunately live their whole life with resistance. And I personally experienced it in my own life, seeing people not being able to overcome resistance. You ever see those people? You ever have those friends where every year they're going to start their podcast. Every year they're going to start their YouTube channel. Every year you talk to them, they're going to go back to school. Every year you talk to them, they're going to get fit. It's resistance that's keeping them from becoming their true self, what they really could be in life. But this force that we have is just keeping them from being able to live out their dreams. And it's so sad. So I'm totally going to plug the book in here, and I'm making this video because I felt just so inspired to make it based on the fact that I overcame resistance today. I made a video, I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm providing the world with my art, whether you like it or not. It's coming, and I'm so happy to do it because I'm living out my true self and what I need to do. And all I had to do was acknowledge resistance, be aware that it's there, tell it, hey, it's not going to happen today. I'm going to do what I need to do and live out my true self. And that is, in my opinion, the true key to happiness. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the video today. If you found value in the video, please make sure to hit the like button below. And also, guys, don't forget to add me on any social media platform you use. Until next time, work hard, dress well, peace.